You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
This is Lightworks with Vee Swizzle.
Looks like I hit the jackpot.
Super villain.
That's the best part of all. I'm working for the biggest group of villains this world has ever known. We're led by the man himself.
The super villain.
Doom's got a plan that's gonna shake the heavens. You wanna get tough, punk? Good. Time to get the feta.
Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome hip-hop heads and music lovers in general. Welcome to Lightworks. And we're into the third and final week of our MF Doom tribute. Rest in power, Daniel Dumile, whose sad death was sadly announced on the 31st of December 2020. That certainly brought a cloud of doom and gloom to my New Year's Eve, and I'm sure that was the case for most hip-hop heads. So we're going to bring things right up to date and drop the tune from the Grand Theft Auto Online, the K.O. Perry co-host. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that correctly, but hey, that's not the point. So this is the Chocolate Conquistadors, a collaboration between Doom and Bad Bad Not Good, followed by the sample track by Johnny Hammond from 1975. Let's go.
Cosas de unos hombres. Ayer, estos hombres eran hombres bravos. Llegaban de África con la fuerza de la belleza. Ay, mijo, conquistaban la ignorancia y la bestia de humanidad. Daban al mundo la luz y la fe, también el Dios cósmico. Nos llamamos los conquistadores, chocolates. It's yours. Legitimize living lies, channel the cosmos. These God flows here to civilize. Hear them footsteps, here come the Moors, Neanderthals and scores, eating wild boars, thousands of years on tour. Organize y'all, wild whores, smelling like animals through the pores, on all fours. Foul cannibals hear the roars, raw flesh, rebellious and lawless, taught by the autochthonous, all blessed, all dressed in garbs of royalty. Gods we swore to be, righteous laws accordingly. Educated by the highly elevated, melanated, and mind renovated. Once they stumble across the right answer, remarkably similar to Wakanda, White Panther, herbs combat cancer, detoxing the liver, sexual enhancers, symbolisms in Hollywood, jolly good, shows us how evil will manifest, or probably could, divine beings, mind free, conquistadores, chocolates. Fake history to erase. Coming through the corridors of deep space, high beings. All I see and find meaning, clairvoyant mind reading, nervous system, service wisdom, flow superior, determined rhythm, electricity, eccentricity, Afrocentric synchronicity. In the air everywhere taking over, chocolate conquerors, supernova, educating, dominating, time deflating, bomb on Satan, wickedness gone, song shaking, force awakens. Back to the caves, conquistadores, chocolates.
Niño, vente conmigo, escúchame. Te cuento una cosa. De unos hombres, ay, estos hombres eran hombres bravos. Llegaban de África con la fuerza y la belleza. Ay, hijo, conquistaban la ignorancia y la bestia en la humanidad. Daban al mundo la luz y el fe, y también el Dios cósmico. Los llamamos los conquistadores chocolate.
MF Doom also collaborated with Bad Bad Not Good on Ghostface LP. Taking our focus to Dumoulin sixth and final studio album, Born Like This, his first solo work to chart. It was released under the pseudonym Doom in March 2009, debuting at number 52 on the Billboard 200 chart, having sold more than 10,000 copies in just 5 days. What would MF Doom say to that? Yes, Sir, which happens to be the title of our next track.
Live in stereo.
Yes, sir. That's what I want to hear, my Yeah.
These parts bug
You don't even know that's the official word up in the town, you heard? Yeah.
Who needs trees?
Get that swing.
Yes, sir. Get it in, man.
Yeah. That's the official shit, kid.
Fuck that.
Word up. You gonna take it back to the big park and shit.
What are we gonna rap about?
Yeah. Rhyming hard and coming crazy. Electrifying and vivid. Yeah. I'm like a rabbi, fresh new mag and I'm mad high. Stolen black jag, I brag fly. Yeah, yo, a project thug, political gangster, starving Langston Hughes. Jews want the crib when the guard dies and deadly. Metaphors a dog, you while I'm in the Forbes. First 500 raw lie. Yo, be law, he low key, but he OG. Half of his and hiding. Federados and sneaky police holding my old piece. Heard the young policeman died. 58 carats of glass, the Aston blueberry black. Where I keep my ices and knobs at one of the fours. Rawest, yo, a British aware who get money, shoot dice in his fortress. Mop necks and strapless, 8-ball jackets, the hagglers of the rap game. Post up surprise, I want that spot. Coolin' with the super villain chain. All you other playboys and swats. Be down for the murder game. Running the church, grab the rifle, put one in frame. I'm thirsty, hungry like a Somali. And Polly with the waves and they don't like tsunami. All we do is get fresh and fuck mine. Probably your baby mama gave me head and Barney's while I calmly. And I got giants and armies while we rock mean color clothes and Don Divas. Yeah, Chef Bag. Some call him Louis Rich / Lex Diamond and his chick sell crack. We rep bananas, beat this legend and Stan Smith. $700 jeans keeping your man distance. Yeah, son, give me your ear, son. Yo, get the fuck away from the ropes, man. This fucking chicken.
Gunshot from inside the house forces a change of plan.
Okay, let's make sure all the windows are covered.
A straightforward entry has turned into what appears a barricaded standoff.
Police department, come to the front door!
Anything to say?
As the funky beat continues.
So we heard Yes Sir featuring Raekwon, followed by UFO, a track that has been sampled an immense 534 times. Gotta love it. UFO by ESG. And the track, yes sir, in my humble opinion, is one of the gems on MF Doom's solo album, Born Like This. That beat is ridiculous. And, incidentally, UFO was recorded because they had 3 minutes left spare on the master tape. A good thing, since that track came to be one of the most sampled tracks in hip-hop, borrowed by the likes of Dilla, Q-Tip, Public Enemy, Pete Rock, Tupac, Big Daddy Kane, NWA, just to give a small sample. Another gem on the Born Like This album is Gazillion Ear. We'll hear the original featuring the Dilla beats that it borrowed samples from, followed by the remixes, first by Dilla, then by Gennaro Jarrell, an unsung hero of music production, followed by the Tom York remix, yes, he of Radiohead. Let's do this.
Villain man never ran with crows in his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand. Tilling the wasteland sands, raps on backs of treasure maps, stacks to the ceiling fan. He rests when he's ashes, ask him after 10 miles in his galoshes, smashes stashes. Chip on his shoulder with a slip-on holster, a clip, a folder, and his grip on a boulder bolster. They supposed to know his show in his aura glow. Get from out the road when he get dough, it's horrible. Time is money, spend, waste, save, invest, or fest. The 10K of cave, a chicken chest S. Yes, y'all are double, get your trickles. The best ballers pitch in and rub to get a nickels. But tut, he bout to change the price again and go up each time he blow up like hydrogen. Villain here, albums thrilling in fear, and won't stop top ill until he a gazillionaire, grilling stare. Yeah, your boy had drama, got him on the mental plane, avoided bad karma. One solar inbred, skinhead, a nigga joke, plus a brand new chrome smoker with the triggers broke. I thought I told him fire and pins were separate. He find out later when he tries to go and rep it. Took a Jehovah money for an Arabic Torah, charged in advance to translate it and ignore the sorta. One monkey don't stop, no slaughter. A junkie want a cop a quarter ton, run for the border. Know the drill, it ain't worth the overkill. Flow skill, still, there's no thrill. Fill a billion 10K bills in this pillar. Villain when it gets realer, split the skrilla with Dilla. Mix. Do a deal for kicks and get rich quick. Sketch lyric, bet your bottom nick on some Vic. Ick from the drumstick, come with the dumb stick. Sick, slick, hidden in the book. The only way they find it if it's spitting in the hook. Listen, don't look now, keep walking. Traded 3 beans for this cow. Cheap talking, Hawkman, stalking here that we hawking often. Coughing to a coffin, might as well scoff the pork then. He's like Wolf, some say stronger though. Off the top, J Strongbow, play along bro. Wear a mask like yo off the gong show. Flow slow as Mongo, Don Juan Thong Pro. For your info, when he's not practicing Jim Crow, or actress in some nympho bimbo. He's playing Ray J, the old tape. Doing well, what can I say, like JJ in a gold cape. Fill it to the rim like brim. Villain and you won't find him in no gym. Probably a foggy bog with the frogs with a dot on a guard as he squat on a log. Half cocked and half baked. Used to keep a full stock of work, half rocked and half shaped. My mistake, sign a track agreement for more G's than lines and cracks in the cement. In any event, it's fake like wrestling. Get him like Jake the Snake on mescalines. Elixir for the dry throat, tried to hit the high note. Villain since a itsy bitsy zygote by remote. Sending the meat wagon, bragging MCs packed in with their feet dragging. These stats are staggering. Had his PhD in indiscreet street haggling. Villain, his agenda is clear. Ending this year with dividends to spare. Here, it's not meant for the seeing. Went through the ceiling after entering the center being. A new meaning to sales through the roof. Guaranteed raw as source truth is truth proof. It's the return of the tramp who do a duet jam when Ernest goes to camp for the right earn. Nah, I mean like burn. We need some more oil for the machines to burn. Learn. Jiminy Crickets, he gets lucky like winning free tickets off sickly lyrics. One man's waste is another man's soap. Son's fan base know the brother man's dope. A real weirdo with a bug rear flow, and the way his hair grow was ugly as a scarecrow. He was a mask so the charge won't grab. On a rooftop with a large stone slab. Heads up, Talk white and thought niggerish. Refused to walk tight and got his off the vigorous. Black licorice and equally as yucky. How he handled the money was strictly damn stucky. Monkey hustle, man on fire. Later for the date, then the hand-drawn collider. It costs more, it be seeming like a style. Don't leave the competition steaming like a pile. Smile, ding. Sparkling jewels, in effect like alternate side of the street parking rules. Fools, the roach was never dead. Live for a week, then dehydrate with a severed head instead. It was depicted as flicked, split the wicks lit. In his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand. Till in the wasteland sands, raps on backs and treasure maps, stacks to the ceiling fan. He rests when he's ashes. Ask him after 10 miles and his galoshes smash his stashes. Chip on his shoulder with a slip-on holster, a clip, a folder, and his grip on a boulder. Most that they supposed to know. And so in his aura glow, get from out the road when he get dough is horrible. Time is money, spend, wait, save, invest, confess. The 10K of cave and chicken chest S. Yes, y'all are dumb. Get your trickles. The best ballers pitch in and rub to get a nickels. But tut, he bout to change the price again and go up each time he blow up like hydrogen. Villain here, have him strilling in fear. It won't stop top ill until he a gazillionaire. Grill and stare. Yeah, your boy had drama. Got him on the mental plane, avoided bad karma. One sold an inbred skinhead and angel. Plus a brand new chrome smoker with the triggers broke. I thought I told him fire and pins were separate. He find out later when he tries to go and rep it. Took a Jehovah money for Arabic Torah, charged in advance to translate it and ignored us order. One monkey don't stop, no slaughter. A junkie want a cop a quarter ton, run for the border. Know the drill, it ain't worth the overkill. Flow skill, still, there's no thrill. Fill a billion 10K bills in his pillar. Villain when it gets realer, split the skrilla with Dilla. His agenda is clear, ending this year with dividends to spare here. It's not meant for the seeing. Went through the ceiling after entering his center being. A new meaning to sales through the roof. Guaranteed raw, it source truth is truth proof. It's the return of the tramp who do a duet jam when Ernest goes to camp for the right earn. Nah, I mean like burn. We need some more oil for the machines to burn. Learn Jiminy Crickets. He gets lucky like winning free tickets off simply lyrics. One man's waste is another man's soap. Son's fan base know the brother man's dope. A real weirdo with a bug rare flow, and the way his hair grow was ugly as a scarecrow. He was a mask so the charge won't grab. On a rooftop with a large stone slab. Heads up, talk white and thought. Refused to walk tight and got his off the vigorous. Black licorice and equally as yucky. How he handled the money was strictly Dan Stucky. Monkey hustle, man on fire. Later for the date, then the hat-drawn collider. And cost more. It be seeming like a style. Doom leave the competition steaming like a pile. Smile, ding. Sparkling jewels, in effect like alternate side of the street parking rules. Fools, the roach was never dead. Live for a week, then dehydrate with a severed head. Instead, it was depicted as flicted, split the wicks lit. Man never ran with krills in his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand. Till in the wasteland sands, raps on backs of treasure maps, stacks to the ceiling fan. He rests when he's ashes. Ask him after 10 miles of his galoshes, smash his stashes. Chip on the shoulder with a slip-on holster, a clip, a folder, and his grip on a boulder bolster. They supposed to know his show when his aura glow. Give him out the road when he get dough. It's horrible. Time is money, spend, waste, save, invest, or fest. The 10 case of cave of chicken chest S. Yes, y'all are double gets trickles. The best ballers pitching and rub to get a nickels. But tut, he about to change the price again. It go up each time he blow up like hydrogen. Villain here, have him shrilling in fear. And won't stop top ill until he a gazillionaire. Grill and stare. Yeah, your boy had drama. Got him on the mental plane, avoided bad karma. One solar inbred, skin-hand a nigga joke. Plus a brand new clone smoker with the triggers broke. I thought I told him fire and pins were separate. You find out later when he tries to go and rep it. Took a Jehovah money for an Arabic Torah. Charged in advance to translate it and ignore the sorta. One monkey don't stop, no slaughter. A junkie want a cop a quarter ton, run for the border. Know the drill, it ain't worth the overkill. Flow skill, still, there's no thrill. Fill a billion 10K bills in this pillar. Villain when it gets real, split the skrilla with. Mix.
Now, I'm not one to experience jealousy, but I'm definitely admitting to feeling slightly envious of anyone who attended that 2010 MF Doom show at the Roundhouse in Camden.
Expectoration, or spitting, is a common side effect of speaking Klingon. Until you are used to it, keep a napkin or handkerchief nearby.
Cut the lights down real quick while the villain is getting ready to come on here.
Are you ready?
This is my brother, I love him.
Who are you? Darn it.
Pay attention.
Keep your hold in check for extra rent. Oh shit. What? Let me hear that beat thump. Thump it. I got this girl and she wants me to do her. I told her I'd come scoop her right. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do. She be like, on his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he flossed the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. That motherfucking Zoom is like DB Cooper. Out with the moolah. I told her get her outfit. Just to cool her off. She said niggas ain't about shit. I wonder if she meant it. I doubt it. The way it be in her mouth, she can't live without it. They can't live with this. Handle your business. Villain is stale and scandalous. Whole shit list. One pack of cookies, please, Mr. Hooper. It's fun to smack the rookies. He is the look like a black rookie when he let his beard grow. Weirdo. Brown skin, it always kept his hair low. Rumors has it it's an S-curl accident. Rumors always known to keep the best girls back spent. Some say it's the eyes, some say the accent. A lot of guys wonder where their stacks went. I call her thunder thighs with the fatty swoller. Only mess with high rollers, do what daddy told her. No matter the city, she with me to do the thang thang. Work in the coochie, hoochie, chitty, dang dang. Same name on the titty as on the name ring. Pretty like Baby D, or all in the same game. Keep my eye on her, really don't trust her. I treat her like a daughter and taught her how to bust her nut. And the heat to turn, beat the horse, beat chalupa. Teach her how to hold it, of course she is a. See most cats treat her like Fupa, or beat them to a stupor. Take it from the. You need to make her feel cuter and lay down a G like Luther. Everything will be. Do do for her? Keep her in a new fur so she looks sweet when she gonna make the super. Got the boo to get the grenadiers. Twist it, put it in the air. Come here, kiss it. Listen here, Scooter. Let her try to bag you when she's on the rag. Never let her fry the ragu. Would you have you under some type of spell, crying dag boo? My name on your back in a tattoo. Whether a boozy broad nerd, whole street chick. Don't call her wife if you met her at the freak thing. You don't want her, don't waste her time. I'll do her. I'll be a father to your child like the super. He keep his hoes in check. Sends him out to get clothes for more frozen necks. Tell him take his clothes, leave him posing naked for real. Matter of fact, get him for the check off the record deal. Find out where he keep the tech, the blue steel. Make sure for extra rec, let him know how you feel. And when we running down to All-Star Weekend to ball, we coming with the U-Haul, y'all. Super. Yeah! Say super. Oh shit, New York, louder than a motherfucker.
This live album, Expectoration of 21, featuring Big Ben Klingon, was originally released as a DVD packaged with the 2007 expanded edition of Food, which is something that I say quite often. That album is definitely worth a listen. So, this European tour led to Dumoulin technically being exiled in the UK after he was refused entry back into the US. Can you imagine? You go to a different country for work and you are not permitted entry back into your own country. Craziness. Not that I'm complaining about having Dumoulin in the UK. And whilst he was here, Dumoulin recorded the JJ Doom album Keys to the Cup, collaborating with Gennaro Jarrell, who is recognised for his versatile, abstract and often experimental style. I love his work. Here, Doom plays on the Britishisms with tracks such as Governor and Rhyming Slang coming up next on Lightworks, iLive Radio UK.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor.
Afro practice letters, raps with data past the mega Sega action sentence. The man will repent and confine it. The father asked the men aggressively to clash the titans. As they unleashed the Kraken, Black Jack Sparrow ran through with each of a cannon. In his meekest stance, he sought to seek and prance on the animal. The Kraken's mandible shatters Jack's a man hero. The story of a pirate, the glory of a hyme inside an ordinary climate. Cause the more that they will find to form the swarm of cherry might have caused a tormenting lie you're normally aligned with. Confusion, rude and tooting cowboy with foul toys, without a doubt shouted out noise. Clues to seek the wild gal who seduced the town. I used to pound, but the gal's usually a clown. And she goes around standing foes astound, manning flows and ground now slapping those who growl. Morning Hojo with the more of closure, forming over bad reception, old Motorola. A motorhome they used to live in, until the neighbor gathered his weapons and shot the children. Killed the racist babysitter after 10 o'clock, stepping wrong, alarm goes off, sets his Wesson cocked. The chalkboard the teaching lesson couldn't draw. The sophomore bleeds from sex and couldn't walk. I try to tell you what the explanation is, why my mind is sacred from Satan's basement and shit. A major pause just to get the point across. Anoint the cause of joy whose vagina's moist and soft. A sleek attempt stab at humor. Mad and humid, you laugh, you grow half a tumor. I commanded like Kirk. Spock couldn't hear the black man's mic work.
Stop the
Copping pains in the night. I've been better off going bar hopping, waiting to fight right. Nobody wanna get tapped by the gauntlet. You got it, then flaunt it, it's gone. Rap is haunted by the living dead. Give them the bread, whip them the shreds while sipping the red. Bled, chipping the head, MCs is bought and sold. Their rhymes ain't worth the weight it cost to go home. Like a thin chain from here to Brisbane. Printed names in vain, represent the insane, gotta do it. Snarly, putrid, true grit. Came to spew, spit like bodily fluid with mucus. Cruise is useless, facts like a druid. Whack like the new shit, smack like fluid. Rules is rules, backed right into it. Fools is fools, that's too crack for school. Proof it.
All the way to UK to BK, hear the echo of the bang and the cockney rhyme is slang. Hurricane ripping through your terrain, hear the echo of the bang and the cockney rhyme is slang.
Black Cupid.
Onto what I consider to be one of Doom's most slept on collaborations. This time it's with a teenage MC who goes by the name of Bishop Nehru. The 2014 album Nehruvian Doom led to Nehru's major label debut at the tender age of 18. Doomale uses beats developed within the Special Herbs series, another album worth checking out. No doubt, Nehruvian Doom was gonna be picked up by a major label. Those Special Herb beats are absolutely dope. Check out both albums if you can. A couple of tracks from Nehruvian Doom coming up next.
Point blank, right between the eyes. And they think you get it, so don't be too surprised, guys. More funner than a clown with a gun. Run for the crumbs, it's the sound of the sun. To the brain, right between the eyeballs. Anybody can get it, so don't be too surprised, y'all. More dumber than a clown with a gun. Pound the drum to the sound of the sun.
If you saying that I ain't nice, you better think twice. I've been in my room psych with the mic, giving advice, plans and giving my life to the game. They saying that I'm insane. Attention, I'm not paying. My vision and my brain are coming soon enough. I'm pursuing moving musical drug. The rap game newest plug. I got the fire, you'll be higher off of one hit. Others getting smothered. I came to cover them up quick. I told them that son's sick. They ain't believe. Winning with the bob and weave and got the profit in the sleeve. They pocketing off of me. Alright, I'll let it be. They'll see in the soliloquies. They ain't with me mentally. Born in a different league, so they see me differently. Who would've seen a simple team featuring in magazines? Me, all I really need in the end. Me and intuition, rolling through thick and thin.
To the tone, right between the eyes. Anybody can get it, so don't be too surprised, guys. More funner than a clown with a gun. Running for the crumbs, it's the sound of the sun. In the head, right between the eyeballs. Anyone can get it, so don't be too surprised, y'all. More simple than a clown with a gun. Pounds the drum to the sound of the sun.
Am I being idolized, or am I a para-idolized? I look into the sky and watch be Malay replies, telling me the rain's coming in the sec. I still question if I'm storming past the resting. My mind is the resting. Gotta stay deprived of the stressing. No, it's hard and I'm relying on blessings. I keep my mind setting, a setting I can dream. So all the positive things attract more than queens and dreams. Gotta balance out the give and take, cause I made a couple mistakes. I know you can relate, but now I'm trying to live great. So I guess I gotta give what it takes, and I live with the grace. Past the oppression, I fell back, now I'm not stressing. Materials reign imperial, this lifetime's lesson. And it's quite interesting, cause everybody's spine's getting lessened with their mind, and they relying on weapons. So now we seeing death in a frequent rate. But if I keep light working, I can change the pace. My ascension got my visions in a different space. Divine grace, wise in a high state.
Straight to the zone, right between the eyes. All of y'all can get it, so don't be too surprised, guys. More funner than a clown with a gun. Running for the crumbs, it's the sound of the sun. In the head, right between the eyeballs. Anyone can get it, so don't be too surprised, y'all. More simple than a clown with a gun.
Now, if man had been born with 6 fingers on each hand, he'd also have 12 toes, or so the theory goes. Well, with 12 fingers, he probably would have invented 2 more digits when he invented his number system. Then, if he'd saved the 0 for the end, he could count and multiply by 12s just as easily as you and I do by 10s. Now, if man had been born with 6 fingers on each hand, he'd probably count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, deck El Do. dec and L being two entirely new signs meaning 10 and 11, single digits. And his 12, do, would have been written 10. Get it? That'd be swell to multiply by 12. Hey, little 12 toes, I hope you're well. Must be some far-flung planet where you dwell. If we were together, you could be my cousin. Down here we call them a dozen. Hey, little 12 toes, please come back home. Now, if man had been born with 6 fingers on each hand, his children would have them too. And when they played hide-and-go-seek, they'd count by 6s fast. And when they studied piano, they'd do their 6-finger exercises. And when they went to school, they'd learn the golden rule and how to multiply by 12 easily. Just put down the 0. But me, I have to learn it the hard way. Let me see now. 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 12 is 48. 5 times 12 is 60. 6 times 12 is 72. 7 times 12 is 84. 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 12 is 108. 10 times 12 is 120. 11 times 12 is 132. And 12 times 12 is 144. Wow! Hey, little 12 toes, I hope you're thriving. Some of us 10-toed folks are still surviving. If you help me with my 12s, I'll help you with your 10s. And we could all be friends, little 12 toes. Please come back home.
He's tough, but he's got a lot to learn about survival. And the man he's gonna learn from is
Doom! Lay in the cut like a puma on the prowl. The right time to get him is now. Cloud, that's the end of that. Beginning of a never-ending saga. Or how he gets it in like Kamagra. Cheers, here's a lager. Yours is old duels. These is from the untold rules of the old school. It's like a rule of what it do to one's medulla oblongata. Revenge of Montezuma on a blotter.
Yo, this track's off the rack,
it's
dude.
that clack, clack, boom. Like what's contained in a square centimeter of the vacuum. When lava rock cool, who play the block fool? Villain get paid, laid back like chalk mool. Enough to make pot drool. Wherever he at, invest wealth, impress self, check a age stat. Damn mask gets stickier than crack sweat in a corner pocket that's gained some aspect. And yet and still blow like gasket. Many ass out, no clout, no smash hit. And that's it, plan B, let the tools spark. Plan A's are shooting straight, shooting like a pool shark. Rack 'em up, just don't quit your old job. Small trolls who type slam on pole blog. You know you done fucked up now like old dog and menace. It's all love, play tennis. The mic is the shoddy, forget about the flag vest. The hustler's back was whack, it's tactless. That don't count. Chickens before they hatch in the basket. Body beats closed casket.
Bishop, moving with the all-black tactic. Black kicks, black jeans, black jacket matching. I'm pulling 21s like I'm using black magic. And they thinking that I am cause the quality's fantastic. They told me I should focus on scholastics. And others told me focus on elastic. I'm using both of those as a tactic while I mix it with my passion for the rapping. To think I could have been trapping. I'm happy I wasn't trapped in the loop of looting, shooting. I'm moving through the mind pollution, trying to find solution. But I'm only closer to delusion. The illusions are leading me to delusion. I'm sick of being confused. And I don't have much of a fuse, so I lack getting amused, feeling actively abused. More days of the blues, still I'm waiting on the clues. Alone as I cruise through life and all this waters. Must have hit some icebergs, cause it's feeling like torture. It's horse, I'm Jordan. In 96, I'm sinking everything, man. Still I'm playing for the chip. So basically, I'm saying I'm taking my own ship. And you can think what you want, cause your thoughts ain't important. I'm feeling blanket in a CD rhyme. And all I ever wanted was for them to see these rhymes. They telling me be patient, I ain't got the time. Cause I'm seeing trash rappers getting overnight light shine while I'm still behind. And they ask why I whine. Is it because I'm living off the thoughts in my mind? Or is it I'm just living cause nobody is complying? And I see that I'm inspiring the moves of these tyrants. So how could I be vibrant? Only thing I'm close to is violence. So hurry up and cue all the violence. Looking from a violence. Ever since the girl I was eyeing for prom made wanna tag along. It's something that I long, but I understand the order though. Life's like a big playbook full of audibles. You never know the work and play until you go toss a few. Packing rappers and caskets, your boy the Roo.
I could grab and squeeze you. Oh, how I hurt inside until I'm able to see you.
So stay with me forever. I'll never let you go. You're my baby. Sweet thing, I love you more and more each day. Till I don't even know what to say.
I can realize what you mean to me. You're a vital part of my body. If someone just took you away, I could not go through a day, because when I'm alone, I get very baffled and confused. You know, sometimes it gets hard to know exactly which way to choose.
Stay with me forever. It can't go wrong. The time we spend together could never be too long. Just stay with me forever. I'll love you each day. You know that I care for you in a special way.
Words could never explain how much you mean to me. I can try, and I can try. I just don't think I could explain. But maybe I can work something out. You got to hang on in there.
We heard and Caskets by Bishop Nehru and MF Doom on their collaboration Neruvium Doom. We also heard the tracks that they sampled: Little 12 Toes by Bob Dora, Out of Nowhere by Miles Davis, and Stay With Me by Gary Davis. And even despite 3 weeks worth of tribute to MF Doom, we still didn't get to hear any of the tracks from the Danger Doom album with Danger Mouse, or any of the tracks from the Metaphorical Villainy album with Nujabes, or even the collaboration with Tyler the Creator, Flower Villain. But we will play out the first hour with one of the tracks that excites me very much, off the 2018 album Czarface Meets Metal Face. This track is called Bomb Throne. And join us in the second hour for another blazing mix.
That I'm cut from. only time you said trip is when you binge on Netflix. Reckless, running up like yes, so listen please. Alright, I like the beat, except the snare kicking keys. Jeez, I teach but I kill him when the class on. So I got no pupils like Spidey with the mask on. Generally speaking, each rhyme is 5-star. Split personality, I ride with a sidecar. I can't think of the rhyme, it must be misplaced. It's on the tip of my tongue like Stan Smith's face. Hold on, something about a fly sound and how you got no bars like a dry town, so pipe down. The beat bumps like bad skin. Cap and go to teach stuff. Shout to Craig Lynn, that's the line, yo. Let the mind take you where the cameras can't. It's very necessary like a Q-tip Grammy rant.
Doom was imminent.
Through the jet lag, good afternoon, or is that night? Militants speak proper, some airheads say they act white. Cat's flight, bread good, so he tends to pack light. Got jokes, but usually don't engage in no snap fight. Could be considered a waste confronting snakes on the backbite. Detrimental to culture that they like sight. Wipe, catch him on stage, mad hype, with a trash mic. Month later in the gutter, glass pipe and a flashlight. Looking around for something, he's still scurry. Bewildered, incite riots, and minds going blurry. It wasn't really this to say, much to their chagrin or dismay. The licks had him on the ropes, then he made a big mistake and hit the hay. Went home and hit the day. Burned the midnight oil and flipped a different way. Disaster, time is a component. Setting fire to rappers in a monumental moment. And the game's potent, it's like a never-ending quotient. A minute ago it was smiles and hugs, now where the dough went. He's so bent, it's like he said straight again. Bombs from the drop and he ain't even close to saying when. Villain, nothing ever stolen. What's given is a blessing, think the universe owe him. Got faith in the vessel but no one to keep rowing. Yeah, and get about your own way when delivering the poem. Those that think they do, don't know him. No different than a squad of birds ready to... Sorry Charlie, get back up on your Harley. Win, lose, or draw, plus beat you at Atari. Drop their deep and far off safari. And probably even got the answer to who the hell are we? Metal face squadron, tell a real one shalom. In a calm tone, bomb tone.
Lightworks with Vee Swizzle.
What's up, people? This is Breeze. Make sure you stay diligent. Check out Vee Swizzle every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. iLive Radio UK for that light work. You know what I mean?
iLive Radio. Changing the way you listen to radio.
COVID-19, especially the new variant, is spreading quickly across the country. This puts many people at risk of serious disease and is placing a lot of pressure on our NHS. Once more, we must all stay home. If it is essential to go out, remember, wash your hands, cover your face indoors, and keep your distance from others. Vaccines give clear hope for the future, but for now, we must all stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.
Are you looking for that feel-good music? The kind of music that makes you want to share with your friends? Then you've been looking for iLive Radio, your number one source for music lovers worldwide, playing a variety of hits from soul, reggae, gospel, jazz, hip-hop, funk, and everything in between. Download the iLive Radio app now and listen to us when you're on the go. Available on iTunes and the Google Play Store. You can also listen live on TuneIn and Alexa. iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
This is Lightworks with Vee Swizzle. She's a hip-hop geek influenced by Dilla Beats. Tune into her show each and every Monday, 8 till 10 p.m. on iLive Radio UK, where the vibe is funky, chunky beats interwoven with lost funk hits for sound innovation. This is Lightworks with Vee Swizzle on iLive Radio UK.
iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
What's up, people? This is Breeze. Make sure you stay diligent and check out Vee Swizzle every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. iLive Radio UK for that light work. You know what I mean?
Welcome back to Lightworks. We have a blazing mix, including tons and tons of Mad Lib, of course, a bit of Mad Villainy for good measure, plus some J-Lib for those J Dilla fans, and tracks by beautiful female MCs Rhapsody and Ocean, and it's all for your listening pleasure here on iLive Radio UK.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Sure you wanna do this shit tonight, cause it might hurt, baby. Might hurt you when I get up in the morning and leave, you know what I mean? Take that walk, you know what I mean? Yeah. Slam. When I hit you up, I'm talking about banging something. Chill off in your crib and have the thing, probably make the stank or something. Girl, you like my bottom, bitch. Post my bill, pay for my lawyer. Play your position when the mother hoes get out of order. When you wanna give me that pussy, you purchase a plane ticket. Word around town when I bust her down, then my shit like them lames did. It got a dick with my dick's mirror lipstick. Basically, if this bitch lay with me, she paying me. I'm on some pimp shit for real. This 2 a.m. club was about to close up. Coming through my contacts, about to call one of my hoes up. Then I met you in game and followed you to the breakfast spot. Fuck you like I married you that night up in the Marriott. Feel like you got your cherry pop. Drunk and switching up position. Thought this shit would never stop. Motherfucker, intermission. Damn. Here we go again, baby. Gotta take that walk now. Yeah.
It ain't gotta be the walk of shame, baby. That's only if you know the game, baby. Later I can't be the one to blame, baby. But for now, take the walk of shame, baby. It ain't gotta be the walk of shame, baby. That's only if you know the game. Later I can't be the one to blame, baby. But for now, take the walk of shame.
Sleeping with pistols under my pillow. Wake and bake, she up naked, twisting up cigarillo. I beat that Thursday night and Friday morning off to work she go. Time to take that walk, just take this dick, don't take it personal. Your friends probably don't call you a hoe. What you tripping on? Them bitches want a grip on the same dick you be sitting on. And your girl Monique, she be hitting me with her nigga gone. Trying to buy some weed, she proceed with nothing but fingers on. Nothing but ass and titties, but I let that ass convince me. Took it in that hit that wish I could say it was accidental. Like I slipped on a banana peel and fell in that pussy. Y'all niggas be spending all kind of spirit to get in that pussy. And she cop a staring every Friday. Took the deuces at her baby daddy as I pulled up out the driveway for real. Here we go again. Back in your pussy, nigga. Go up there.
It ain't gotta be the walk of shame, baby. It's only if you know the game, baby. Later I can't be the
puffing on stramonium. Underground like potholes, but going. For I sold these bars like garden that's Smithsonian. These floats was for custodians, homeless men, honey overgen dudes. Rise at my laptop looking at red fallopian too. They like, yo, Joey, you rule. I'm like, if only you knew. I'm only in school for cosmology. That's why I act as lonely as you. You see, I'm washed behind my ears and my peers, so my voice over the snares is the only way they hear what I got behind my membrane. But I've been smoking chemstrain, so lately I've been having hard times with remembering. But be patient, my studies prove Egyptians ain't, cause I believe that we could be like Neo in the Matrix. I'm erratic, mama locked me in the attic, please, till I draw an aesthetic in my somatic anatomy and come out imputed with fusions and blueprints and illmatics. I've been going raw, this is how I feel rapping. We get y'all certain tactics, so y'all can't even gas us. We taught you how to be prepared, but still attacking the masses. Y'all better get y'all gasses, cause we about to annihilate my empire gates in the Empire State. I'm on a higher platform, look at the way they platform. Never with phony men, cause I don't like my back talk. Ask Quan, it's that top rhyming you ain't used to. Keep it neutral to scoop will and tell her no beef like noodles. Keep it neutral just so you can scoop. I tell her no beef like noodles. It's world domination, nation. You tuned into my station. Always got the doobie in them Nathan. Always got the trees. So what the f you mean I ain't about to rise to the top with my f***ing world domination, nation. You tuned into my station. Always got the doobie in them Nathan. Always got the trees. So what the f you mean I ain't about to rise to the top with my f***ing team?
Yo, who the f passed you the mic and said that you could flow? Point them out, I wanna know. Who the f passed you the mic? Hey yo, who the f passed you the mic and said that you could flow? Point them out, I wanna know. Who the f passed you the mic?
Oh, this real quick. After my
Look, I'm dark skinned, so please don't take me lightly. Stogie in my hand, begging, please light me again. Don't just feel like 96 or 95. It was just a hand with this dude. While I drive, passenger seats with a freak, shit I creep with her. I'm too tired, we don't fuck, I just sleep with her. And baby mama still patient. She found the rubbers in my dress.
God bless her.
Third trimester, I don't really wanna stress. So daddy will deny it. Orgasms I supply it to the women that inspired all the rhymes I wrote and killed millions of civilians with the nines I tote. I'm just young, dumb, and ignorant. I couldn't go to college, so I settled to be paper chasing. I wonder if the government formulated this chemistry that got them rich paper races. It seems that I'm a goner, so I escape aromas of the hate with weed and marijuana. And conforming is what I'm living with, cause you die if you different. And now I'm smoking.
It don't just feel like 95. Don't just feel like 95. Yeah. It don't just feel like 95. Don't just feel like 95.
Public school for every quarter, a store in every corner, public defender, appointed every pauper, affordable jet blue, any one of you could board a flying saucer. Access to cough drops and pork chops, sports facilities in the vicinity for free. You must be kidding me, this ain't the place to be. Minimum wage, they could pay you. You could praise, you could choose who you pray to. Regardless who you choose is your God. Workers' comp if you get hurt at your job. Food stamps, benefit cards. ain't lousy. Child labor laws, Section 8 housing. I spy gas and oil power. Wi-Fi, lots of phone towers. The post office and a bus station and a train station and a fire and a sanitation departments. Eviction laws will buy you 6 extra months in your apartment. The public park and the park bench. The street lights in the darkness. It's all awesome and it's all sense.
Bearing strange fruit. Blood on the leaves.
Blood on the leaves.
And blood at the root. Check.
And blood at the root.
So bleed. Emit light rap or emit till. I drew a line without showing my body, that's a skill. Bad to the bone and the grill. You be dead wrong if looks kill. I'm still on my spiel in the spirit of El Hill. I own the Sparrow, nose like a Pharaoh's. I bloodline trill for the young and all the lils. We all gon' get meals. Talk a lot of game, but we get paid to like Jamil. Was raised upon a hill. The valley's a sunken place. I'm just trying to build like I came with some kettle weight. No, I'm a god MC, cause I made the devil wait. Boy, I brought hell, you ain't gotta tell me I'm hella great. I don't speak on it nowadays, I just meditate. Y'all can have the bars, I spit hard metal gates. Henry Louis Gates when I caught me some new estate. Make room for myself, I'm in a way different mental place. I keep it real, all y'all look anime. I'm fine like anime, black don't crack like Angela. Black and brave like in the A, it don't come with apologies. Let's just tip in some lingerie. When you greet me, it's namaste. Spread love the Brooklyn way or like marmalade. No matter if you street or more like the promenade. We gotta come together like the corn and the dookie braids. For the present and future days, I say what I gotta say. I am Nina Every Bird, the one you love but ain't heard of. Got my middle finger up like Pac after attempted murder. Failed to kill me, it's still me. Woke up singing Shirley Murdoch as we lay these edges down. Brown women, we so perfect. Went from field to still being cropped out the picture. But we all know who got the juice. My sisters imitating us in all the Hollywood pictures. And still they'll never be us. From the backwoods when sing about the life we should lead. A new dawn, another deed. I tried to do some good. I felt more damn than Mississippi was. They denied Nina in Philadelphia, and still we persevere. Like all the 400 years of our own blood. Africa, old Panthers looking back like who gon' come up after us? Outside the movies, I make sure before it move you, it move me. Now bow down to a queen, please. Survivor.
Here's to the honey in you. To the bittersweet in me, I've shed this blood so romantically, so viciously quiet. Here's to a moment of silence. I've poured and poured my soul again. Here's to epiphany. There was never a we, there was you all, and there was me in this war, likely to succeed, unlike me to surrender, trying and dying to breathe poetry, to rise in the light of day, to subconsciously exist cautiously, ascending towards freedom, praying for a breather. Do you see my pain? Do I seem like prey? Empathy be the reason you are still standing. We are not the same. I've lived more lives than you. I have less pride than you. I'm extraterrestrial. I was created different. I've been here many times before and I've never been defeated, and still I will never be defeated.
My love is free and gentle like we sing melodies. Or we can chill, just tell me how you feel. Down for whatever, ain't no need to make no deals. It's up to you, baby boy, I'm open-minded. You wanna wife me, then I promise I won't mind it. Or if you want, we can be the best of friends. I know you're feeling me, we all adore y'all, so don't pretend. I treat you good, I treat you well, and yeah, you know that. But if you scared and you ain't ready, then I fall back, I fall back, I fall back.
Baby, I'll fall back just like the minute hand. Baby, you my minute man. Cuddle nights and holding hands. Can I have a minute? Damn, you breathing down my neck. Yeah, we had a couple sweet nights, but no, you ain't my man yet. Now we ain't making plans yet. You tryna settle down, but I ain't finished with the game yet. You upset, like what's next? Yo, what we doing, boo? See, I'm trying to make you mine. Why you being difficult? See, baby boy, you not my kind, and I know we had our times.
Gave you a little teaser. I can make you smile, I can wipe away your tears. But look, baby boy, no pressure. Tony's top notch, yeah, I'm the most, not the lesser. I'm better, but this ain't me comparing. I just know you love my hair and love the clothes I'm wearing. You like to hold me, yes, baby, I can tell. You love it when your ebony is on my caramel. Opposites attract, you know I stopped you in your tracks. Gave you something love, now you don't know how to act. I treat you good, I treat you well, and yeah, you know that. But if you scared and you ain't ready, then I fall back, 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 I fall back. I love your hair and your brown skin too. I peeped your opiate, you got me under voodoo.
Voodoo, tell me what you do. Tell me what you do. Boy, this got me loving you like that. I know I said I'd fall back, but even after all that, can I get a call back? Baby, won't you call back? I said, baby, won't you call back?
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
But for real though, can you call me back, please? Please, you can block me on Instagram. You can block my number off your phone. You can change your password. Just call me back this one. I'll leave you alone after. Alright. Love you. Bye.
Around the globe, spit poems that make you pick up the phone and down 9 times. Shine like street signs. One of my favorite hobbies is to find and beat swine. I can't help it. They kill too many people of my color and my class for me to sit and be quiet. So why do we riot? Well, how about the government are just a bunch of liars? Cut funding for fun and wonder why there's street violence. It's a joke, so I'll give you something to quote so you can shove it down their throats. But I digress and I confess to being one of the best. So I stick out my chest and take your shots without a vest. Never suppress my thoughts. You could try to arrest me for inciting violence, but I just describe what I see behind my eyelids. And what I hear are rappers who are fakers. Say they get the bread but they've never been to the bakers. Yeah.
Understand you when nobody else will care.
He might be what you want, but I'm what you need. A glass of Merlot and some sour D. And I'm a better role model for your seeds. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, girl, I got degrees. And like my man DeCap say, tell a friend. With compliments of sparking up your estrogen. That pretty brown round full of melanin. The way it jiggle looking like some gelatin. I wanna touch you, taste you, your pudding pop. It's motivation, relations, we couldn't stop. Electric relaxation was on my box. Your heartbeat is racing. innocent when you on the top. Your nails dig into my skin when you climax. Looking at my watch, wishing to turn the time back. I'm watching you, watching me, watching you with the same expression, like what we just do. Word.
I'll take time to understand you when nobody else will care. Or I'll take time to understand you when nobody else will care.
You text me the next day while I was at work, using up all my data time for that jerk. Didn't even mention last night in that dirt. All you wanted was a fat sack of that perk. So I tell you, I got you like I always do. Give you a roundabout time when I'm coming through. To be thoughtful, I bought you some flowers. I'm at your crib in a couple of hours. I'm surprised his car's parked outside. I didn't even get the roses out of my ride. He even answered your door, I had to dap him up. We like the same ball team, I had to chat him up. I said hello and goodbye, the bag is on me. Maybe you wanna work it out with homie. Even though when you with him you feel lonely. And even though you won't be his one and only.
I'll take time to understand you when nobody else will care. Or I'll take time to understand you when nobody else will care.
You hit me up the next day trying to explain. No need, I ain't got no time for head games. It's a simple choice, either me or him. See, I could just fall back and I could be a friend. But it's complicated, cause you let me have it. And I ain't Elmer Fudd, baby, I don't chase the rabbit. Curiosity, you and I provoke this. We both know what's best, so I propose this. You figure out just what you wanna do first. I ain't rushing you, baby girl, the truth hurts. And yo, touching you, yo, that ain't right. If you gon' fuck your man on the same night.
I'll take time to understand you when nobody else will care. Or I'll take time to understand you when nobody else will care.
I'ma just come in where I fit in, I'ma let it flow, you know what I mean? Yeah. Walk up in the Bronx, feel the pressure of the jungle. Fall into a zone like you tripped and stumbled. It's hard to be heard when we roaring and you mumbling. Tucked it, said fuck it, touchdown, you fumbling. Put that on your blog, every verse, atom bomb. Fighting for my dream, they catalog my battle scars. Blue dream got me space, my avatar. We stay high like astronauts. The devil don't like me, new niggas don't excite me. Love the mic so much, call me Mikey. This a body, so indict me. Unlikely, you catch me out of water like a Pisces. I'm a Libra, she a Leo, and she feisty. I live where you wouldn't, smoke where I shouldn't. Catch me on the net, not from Brooklyn. See the way she keep looking, use a berry for a cushion. Try to push her legs the furthest I could push her.
Gotta be a classic. D-I-T-C. Gotta be a classic. D-I-T-C.
Haste creates waste. You are now witnessing a monarch, so listen close. First up was A and back. Governing bodies who proclaim these are documented facts. 20 plus years reigning in rap. You motherfuckers are no threat. Get dumb and step your Jordans on my doorstep. Trust me, it won't be a warm welcome. A challenge in itself I cherish. Win or lose, I'm up for it and learn to find perfection in an error. Part of a sect, live niggas with intellect. Aged well as a bottle of Merlot from France. That there's a rare wine, taste the ambrosia. Those that know exactly what I mean if you're seeking to find closure. Notice the aura, how it draws people to us. Them laws of attraction powers, rock star influence. Crushing an amateur in front of me, belligerent crackers done with a bottle, leave a shit leaking ridiculous.
Gotta be a classic. D-I-T-C. Gotta be a classic. D-I-T-C.
minerals and vitamins, irons in the niacin. Fuck who that I fear. Rappers sit back, I'm about to begin. Bout foul talk, you squaw. Never even walked the walk. More or less destined to get tested. Never been arrested. My album will manifest many things that I saw, did or heard about, or told firsthand. Never word of mouth. What's in the future for the fusion and the change? Rappers are in danger. Who will use wits to be a remainder? When the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame. Some will keep their limbs in, some will be maimed. The same suckers with the gab about killer instincts return bitchin', knowing damn well they lack. In this division, the con is sower. Cracking your head with a 4x4. Realize, sucker, I be the comer like Noah. Always simmer you down, perpetrating facade in what you consider an image. To me, this is just a scrimmage. I feel I'm stoned, not cause of bopper where my cap cocked. The more emotion I put into it, the harder I rock. Those who pose lyrical but really ain't true, I feel. Limited, hard rock. Speaking in tongues about what you did, but you never done it. Admit it, you bit it, cause the next man came platinum behind it. I find it ironic, so I researched and analyzed. Most write about stuff they fantasize. I'm fed up with the bull on this focus of weed and clips and Glocks getting caught and wax not being flipped. It's the same old, just straining from the anal. The contact is not complex, the vex. So why you pushing it? Why you lying for? I know where you live, I know your folks. You was a sucker as a kid. Your persona's drama that you acquired in high school and acting class. Your whole aura is plexiglass. What's the face told me you shot this kid last week in the park? That's a lie. You was in church with your mom. See, I know. Yo, slow your roll, get it good to go. Guys be locking in this thing called rapping just for dough. Of course we gotta pay rent, so money connects. But I'd rather be broke and have a whole lot of respect. It's the principle of it. I get a rush when I bust some dope lines or roll. That maybe somebody will quote. That's what I consider real in this field of music. Instead of putting brain cells to work, they abuse it. Non-conceptual, non-exceptional. Everybody's either crime-related or sexual. I'm here to make a difference. Besides all the riffing to traps, I'm not sticking. Rappers stop flipping for those who pose lyrical, but really ain't true, I feel.
Airtime's limited, hard rocks too.
Put your sister on the phone.
Yo, it's fiction. I knew you was around, playing all innocent. This is the foundation. Don't make me have to pound this 10 crown facing and risk being jammed up like traffic inbound from spacing. There's been a place for you in my heart since we first met. A teenage love that didn't feel no hurt yet. My boys warned me you was poison like BBD first cassette. And still I put my chips on the worst bet. Gave up the skirt, now I gotta hear from the street. How dare you drag my name in the dirt and cheat? You could've broke it off, ended it and dipped. And if you spoke soft, we could've still preserved the friendship. Now you apologize, that's what they all say. You wasn't sorry when you off in the hallway, but have it your way, raw no food. That's you if you want a dude who wear a mask all day. And just to think, I used to be proud of you, and you had some real good power. Looks like it's gonna be a great day today to get some fresh air like a stray on a straightaway. Hey you, got a light? Nah, a Bud Light. Early in the morning, face crud from like a mud fight. Looky here, it's just the way the cookie tear. Prepare to get hurt and mangled like Kurt Angle rookie year. The rocket scientist with the pocket wine list. Some even say he might need some psychiatrist. Dope, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Yes, why would the darn thing be wandering? She's just a foundling, barely worth fondling. My posse's on Broadway like Mama, I want to sing. Bad plays the bass like the race card. Villain in the place to break shards and leave a face scar. Groovy dude, not to prove to be rude, but this stuff is like what you might put on movie food. What is jalapenos? Get it like a whooping when you holler at your seniors. Dollar, you can overhear the hashish fiender. He just came from over there, the grass is greener. Last wish, I wish I had 2 more wishes, and I wish they fixed the door to the Matrix, it's mad glitches. Flip so many verses, sometimes my jaw twitches. One thing this party could use is more booze. Put yourself in your own shoes and stay away from all the pins and busted tins he don't use. He only keep them to decorate. If you wanna peep him, select a date and bring a deep check like Chef Mate. I kid you not, on the dotted line sign. Ever since a minor, kids consider him some kind of Einstein on a diamond mine grind. She was dumb fine, but not quite the type that you might wanna wine and dine. Couldn't find a pen, had to think of a new trick. This one he wrote in cold blood with a toothpick. On second thought, it's too thick. His assistant said, Doom, you sick. He said, do acoustics. Psycho, the flow is drowning Larry seasoning with micro power. He's sounding right reasoning. It's easy as pie, 3.14. One more, 1 false move, and they done for.
Turn your back on me. We got to find some sort of compromise.
Nurse like you should not have come here, scumbag. Out of love shack into the bloodbath, hustling. Young king snakes through skull caps. Nowhere's at a whole half. Hulk smash overture. One man motorcade. None stand holier. Cowabunga houses at a holy fucking free New York. It's hoodie or a goalie mask for Obi 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Open for the broke as hell and highest shit. Who write survival music? Never mind the tiny violins. Never mind the icy hand of racketeer. We're smashing atoms here. It's oranges and apple care. I'm only out of bed to grapple with the hanger and the rabbit ears and pass a little data through the atmosphere. Bump in the night. Black hearts under the knife. Money gets a wonderful life.
Some people they live life hard with mine, my name. That's how we do it though. You really had a wonderful life. Some people they live life. That's how we do it though. You really had a wonderful life.
Only as he died was there a true assessment of wasted time. Fielded dreams full of landmines, schemes over landlines. Early girls swirl, spit out like wine. Edge of the world and where serpents climb. Fragrant smoke curled in forgotten shrines. Pith helmet quinine, waves like crime. Below deck slaves lay supine. Blind these blind, cyclops rock shines. Ghetto beside, dusted pantomime, fly wigs. Spry justice jobs, Iago in the wings, eyes like knives. Santa's slave bring ways to slay kings. Conflict dice in his Super Bowl ring. Lufthansa hikes be like his usual thing. Equality of man with the shrapnel fling. Drive round till that chain spawned and ping.
Some people they live life hard with mine, my name. That's how we do it though. You really had a wonderful life. Some people they live life. That's how we do it though. You really had a wonderful life.
Yo, drop saliva, center, will survive in less than 5 attempts. I got a bad case of the whatchamacallit, psychotic crawling through the vents, spreading surfaces for all purposes and all intents. But hear me out. Pointed graphics of poison gases, telegraphic. I cite my sources, they're mostly scorpions and yellow jackets. OB7 will enforce a habit, bringing home the bacon, faking out the telepathics. Another classic, another ass to kick, violet. My still got a lot of mileage. Trying to teach the scum to use the sun to tell what time it is. Something's gotta give for guards and generals, false minerals and vitamins. Surface with a smile, I know the aisle where your item is. Live from Emerald City where the glass is green, I minus all the Heinekens. Holy Spirit that's been clear to smell your sciences and clear your sinuses.
My thoughts are like a bright symphony. I'm simply changing everything that I begin to see mentally. But physically I plan to change history with a pen, notepad, and a distant dream. But distance ain't an obstacle, that's too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Look up, see an adolescent with impressive rhymes, chasing dimes, not the kind that want cash, but the ones that's inside of my pocket. While I pocket some of these profits, watching and try and stop it, but all I do is block it. Straight lock it up, my cash started rising up. Now everybody and they best friend trying to ride with us. Never had a team, just a couple friends. Too many people around, they'll hurt you in the end. Don't pretend you niggas will never can. You trying to step in the circle, but ain't allowed to get in. I'm getting more attention than I'm wishing. I've been just surprised. And did I mention when I'm sentencing people listening? Cause my songs go harder than crack interventions. Living life like a menace, trying to get in this game and leave with some riches. No need for bitches, but I'm down for pitches as long as they ain't girls that got no figures. Jordan 7's on my feet. Don't ask to come chill, girl, I'm busy making beats. When I was in the hall, you would never even speak. Now you trying to come through every day of the week. It's crazy, you living real shady. And don't send me text messages calling me baby. I thought you were a lady, didn't give it up daily. And only enjoy boys who didn't like mainstream. Well I do, and this is nothing new. But looks like this life I ain't living for you. I know that you in love, but baby I times through when the size don't fit. So why would I wear the shoe? This ain't a love song, so I'ma skip bars, rip hard, grip stars, then dip off. Peace.
Get up in it, start her up. Get her washed off, I'ma roll her up. Big wheels, Cadillac grilled up. Keep it Esca, daddy got the dealer. Custom, plus them 22s, what you say, what's them? Third row, square tens. I let the bass hit so they wet in. So loud, roll out. Tint the windows for the hydro cloud. Big trucks, best when it's cold out. Hit me pulling up in front of your house. When I hops in, it gets the chop in. All cheap, keep it knocking, 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 knocking,
And if you run from over here, so and you run over here, so and come over here, so and all those time I'm running. If you did challenge my sound, you did challenge my sound. Then you was there putting top tall on the gathers. Nobody that says so. What you searching for? Hold up, I hold you. We sailed them away in the last damn boss. So all you little idiots are going to come good. Keep on, y'all are
yeah, for my live bitches. Yeah, here we go. Another chapter. I ain't licking no neck, no back. Better get my nuts, my sack. Whether in my truck, my pad. My thugs know what I mean. A live bitch, that's what I need. And I ain't about to spend no money on her. Nothing more than 100 on her. To discover and I'm running on her. In a minute I'll be coming on her. That's it, like that quick. Dilla dog, mad lib, that shit.
It's a curfew hour. What you searching for?
Any questions? I bring many blessings with my man High Tech, and he from the Natty. We make the sky crack, feel the fly trap. Get your hands up like a hijack, fists in the air. Keep them there like natural mystic, or smoke when the flip lit. It's a revolutionary word. They ask me what I'm writing for. I'm writing to show you what we're fighting for. Say Talib or Talib. If it's hard, try spelling it phonetically. If not, then just let it be like Nina Simone. You probably don't listen, B. Even when we suffer losses, I count the victory. Sometimes it's far in between. I'm sad to say you got my brain crowded like sunset on a Saturday. I know my son wept cause his dad's away. Stop crying, be strong for your mama is what I had to say to my little man named Imani. Start the party, my crew hot, 32 shots like the blast from a double barrel shot. It's got to be the man High Tech, quality who make you rock the body. Start the party, my crew hot, feel these 2 shots like the blast from a double barrel shot. It's got to be the man High Tech, quality.
I remember when it all started. Back in the day when me and mom first party. High Tech from the beginning, I stayed advanced. A young chameleon, adapt to any circumstance. Peak game, nigga, never been a lazy nigga. Stayed on my hustle, concentrate to get the paper bigger. Stay focused, while other cats stay hopeless. My niggas stay high, I stay low. Stacking my shit to get a full cover. This shit ain't over. Going for the gusto, keep getting that Provo. It's High Tech on the track like Flojo. But you ain't even know I had Flojo.
Make you rock the body. Start the party, my crew hot, feel these 2 shots like the blast from a double barrel shot. It's got to be the man High Tech, quality.
Dancing, you gotta keep on dancing. Yeah. Dancing, you gotta keep on dancing. Yeah. Dancing, you gotta keep on dancing. Feel like you
Don't go away, man.
Just go away. You ain't gotta go away, mad girl. Just go away. Lord Quaz ain't the one to play the hydrant game. Astro Black ain't the one to play the hydrant game. You ripped it for the last time, raising your leg on me. Now here you come back all fresh and clean as you can be. Talking about
give you a little more dressing time.
I'm boycotting your big butt.
Baby, I see the game, you take the cake, you win. Yeah, like Mr. Buddha would say, I crown you Miss Universal Monkey Wrench.
Yo, send in the subcoach, I'm staying on the bench. Yo, don't go away, man.
Just go away. You ain't gotta go away, man, girl, just go away. Lord Quaz ain't the one to play the hydrant game. Astro Black ain't the one to play the hydrant game.
Go away, man.
Just go away. You ain't gotta go away, man, girl, just go away. Lord Quaz ain't the one to play the hydrant game. Astro Black ain't the one to play the hydrant game.
Yo, all those lights on your ring and so on.
Yep, shit, you still be right here, baby, when you done gone.
That new sweet man that you and your friends swore was the perfect gentleman.
That you saw yourself grooving in.
The fancy dresses with no wrinkles, drink about doing it. The world ain't all that high. The world ain't all that true.
empty with no brain, but the clever nerd, the best MC with no chain you ever heard. Take it from the Tech 9-holer. They bit and don't know they neck shine from Shinola. Everything that glitter ain't fish scale. Let me think, don't let her faint, get Ishmael. A shot of Jack, got her back, it's not an act stack. Forgot about the cackalack, holler back, clack, clack, blocker. Villainy, feel him in your heart chakra. Chart topper, start shit stopper, be a smarter shopper. Shot a cop day around the way, about to stay, but who to know? It's two motor, wonder where the shooter go. About to jet, get him, not a bet, get him. Let him spit the venom, set him, got a lot of shit with him. Let the rhythm hit him. He still can hear his brother voice. We make the joints that make him spread them butter moist, man, please. States made of panties. From the age of baby hoochies on to the grannies. Band me the dough rake. Daddy, the flow make her fatty shake. Patty cake for fake. If he wasn't Nita Baker's man, he'd take her for her masters. Hit it once and shake her hand. On some old thank you, ma'am, and ghost her. She can mind the toaster if she signed the poster. A whole host of roller coaster riders. Not enough tracks, hot enough black. It's too hot to handle. You got blue sandals. Who shot you? Who got you? New spots to vandal. Do not stand still. Both show skills close for no krills. Toast for boulders. Post no bills. Coast to coast, Joe smokes, flows ill. Go chill. Not supposed to overdose. No dose pills. Off sides like Wharf Ride with Starfleet. Off pride tykes now talk wide with Scar Me. Told ya on some get rich shit. As he gets older, he gets colder than a witch's tit. This is it, make no mistakes where my nigga go. Figaro, Figaro.
Hey, woo. Yeah, she said she. Hey, woo. Yeah, she said she want the finest things. She said she want the finest things in life. Yeah, she said she want the finest things. She said she want the finest things in life. And I know she wanna all day now. And I know she wanna. What you say now? MED Mad Liver. She said she want the finest things. Try what you want, be on. Foregone along, we on. On the stars away, neon thoughts of Broadway, cigars the Don Way, calm, hard ain't a damn thing flown. War theme, miss off, kiss the scars of kings, crowns made of skeletons and bling, caffeine to the nerve. Way I verb it out, gotta sing it till the words off key. But peace, beauty in the beef, beats at your piece with a 3-piece priest trying to impress the feet. Hollow with $1, get a hotter product. The winning team, Belvini out the goblet. How they won't tell, a love affair with an author. I pen it to the sheet stroke novels. Full throttle on the link, cat speeds like Sonic underwater for the brink. Need dollars, do the knowledge right. Little blunt from a candlelight, tantalized by finer things in life.
This remind me of Merlot. This remind me of fur coats. This remind me of purple, Crown Royal. It sound royal when you let Madlib design sound for you. Booming out the Yamaha's violent, killing like a kamikaze pilot. Spit flames like a Molotov ignited, but somebody gotta write it. Songs for the girls, cause somebody gotta buy it. Soft skin and scented lotions, niggas open. Hop in, girl, let's get in motion. Bending corners, bumping the emotions. Left coasting, less smoking. Going deep like I'm breaststroking. Going long like I'm Rex Grossman. Have you stretched open? Head banging shit, neck broken. Cause it be like that. Baby girl, don't look at me like that.
She said she want the finest things.
Cause it be like that. Baby girl, don't look at me like that.
She said she want the finest things. She said she want the finest things in life. She said she want the finest things. She said she want the finest things in life. And I know she want. And I know she want.
Chill on there, rap, let it roll in the car.
It wasn't gonna be one. We know. And it was something to see. We know. He had me down on the window. Yeah. We know. And he would blow out the weed. We know. It wasn't gonna be one.
Buck fifth and a huggable dip on the flip. Yeah, puffin' the stick, whipping something legit on the skibbles and bits for the way you got missed while we was trying to get what we can get and got rich and they got nobody got hit or got pinched or got body they hit without a shotty to grip. I got just a few trying to get on the flip with the blues, spitting the six we been through. Bands with the 10, no roof on the coops. Friends with the 2-door swoop on the loop. Had them on a clue, calling 2 more through when it's true.
It wasn't gonna be one. And it was something to see.
Brain noise,
He had me up at the wheel.
yeah, had to up at the wheel,
And he was up with the beat.
can we? Wait, sun rays, pretty bays, open, moist and light. Host this case, life being what you make, let's make it, yeah. Wait for nothing to live, yeah. Something to spend in this, up in this bitch, hate. Listen more ending, space from the centric. Hop in the whip with a piff lit, yeah. Go, dipping through the one way, swing. Maroon moon, burgundy, cool blue pass, hands through the deuce, through the moon roof. Cruise alone, left the cell phone. Find peace with the owner of the inner home. Me. Alright, right.
Yeah, me at the wheel.
Yeah, and a little on there.
It wasn't gonna be one. We know. And it was something to see. We know. He had me right on the window. We know. And it was no other
medical talk propels off my arm the atom bomb. Final line on Richie and cool for this battle. I rattle, sing like bing bing bing. Ricochet, rabbit like a papa. Watch you jam like a techer with old energy. It's me lyrically, bionically, a panic beat. You end up in the body we home as I react, fertilizing your chrome. Don't boil salt, medicated all flows, rose and have a tweaking speaking. Puerto Rican, the power of the machine gun stun. Bum 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 bum. Ambulance, light spice, paramedics, FedEx your legs with eggs, chicken hatch. Can't find two big dead X, but the skin don't match. And you say no awareness, swift as gold. And you say no awareness, swift as gold. And you say no awareness, swift as gold. Power production is greatly increased magnetic field. Velocity of projectiles, electroliquid experiments, theoretical observances and critical procedures. Cool to 77 Kelvin by submersion. Steel cylinders, secure capacitors in a cryogenic container to cool samples. 1 millimeter in diameter since the last explosion, December 3rd, 1992. Reinforced mixing copper, nickel, beryllium oxide. Concentric layers, proportional current density of the radius. It is turbo-existent if it does not produce contradictory statements or quantum wave functions. Mechanics, mind out of matter. This behavior is accompanied by conscious experience, remains as perplexing as ever. Ask Copernicus about pushing limits. And you say, no awareness.
Every spaceman knows you just gotta have space host. Even space girls know it. You gotta make your life in every bite. Delicious, cream-filled space host taste out of this world. With luscious, creamy inside, soft cake outside. You gotta make your life in every bite. Yet, smart spacemen always have plenty of good hosts wherever they go.
How they gave his own show to Tad Ghostal. Any given second he could go mad postal. Stay waving that power band space cannon. And had the nerve to jump in the face of race banning. And punked out. Luckily he deaded it. And guess who's the schmuck who's credited with editing it? Your man Motar, a cop out. Ain't have no other career choice, he dropped out. Since when the way outs included Zorak. Way back he used to rub his thorax and borax. I'm not the one that sold him to it. If he won't admit it, I'm not gonna hold him to it. It's all love and no hate though. All that, the villain need to get his own late show. Do a monologue and jest with the guests. Mad Lib, switch the beat and walk him to the desk. With danger holding down the control room. Later get returning from commercial, I told you Doom. Early, he's on BPT. Catch him on public access, free TV. And we're back live on the air with Brack. So Brack, how your man got a show that's so whack? And have you ever thought to work with Earl, Eggnottin? Do you got enough oxygen from this toxic phlegm? Another sec, his neck would've got flames. Mouth switched the screen to some hot dames. Tonight's audience received mid-screen video games and 15 seconds of fame. Pitiful lames. It's just a shame, I'm zoning, competing for the same prime time slot as Conan. No dummy at Chigawa. Announcement, free lunch to any stunner who lets me plow in the shower for an hour. The kid's supposed to be asleep, or else to join the sound like Roadrunner. Beep beep. Later this week, Big Ben Klingon. After him there's no one else we could afford to bring on. Keep it ghetto and let them know BYOB from the get-go. I'd like to propose a toast to the grossest host, space holes, coast to coast. That destructor razor played out gag in a cape and a pantsuit, looking like a straight out dag. Don't mean to sound crunchy. Hit a honey from the back and crumpled up a scrunchie. A light snack, hungry munchie. Felt a funny hunch, then she told him donkey punch me. Tomorrow is Father Guido Sarducci, Father MC, and Charo Coochie Coochie with her new bestseller, Who You Call a Hoochie. A proud sponsor of the Snoochie Boochie Noochies. Look Leela eyeball to eyeballs and find out how they get inside them sugar pie balls. Our next guest, a real cutie specimen, and she's starting to get a little booty, Miss Judy Jetson. So Judy, boxers, briefs, or fig leaf. As you know, I wear my boxers, so my big cue the rapper, tell him bring what little he got. Up against the Billy, it's really not diddly squat until their head hurts when it come to wreck. Cruises like them dudes in red shirts off Star Trek. He Kirk, he Spock, he McCoy. Been B-boy since the jerk's first squeeze toys. Born to be the host with the most. When it's on, space holes coast to coast.
Setup of the planet. Name in vain because his name is my name too. And whenever we go out, people always shout because they recognize confusion. Paralyzed and taught that blindness is to see. So when that science don't agree, they'll be bleeding, burning, itching, yearning for that inner understand. Capabilities and knowledge of your trees and wisdom from your roots. Shooting at the soles of your feet, shooting stars, stagnating souls on their reach to salvation. Hatred for a nation, name contemplation, camped in concentration, dark and cuss and holocaust, normalized illusions, fraudulent libations. See they pour 1 time, 2 time, 3 if they right, hide home if they left, rhinestones in their vest, white bones at your chest, homegrown at its best. So you know you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Better protect yourself.
Take me to the moon. On my enemy's face, they doom. Fuck you too. If you try to penetrate my crew, shout out V-Trails and rap school. Fuck around, fuck around, fuck around, get smoked. If you mess with me, you mess with God. I mean, and I quote, G-A and Yame. I only fear Jah, made in her image, so I'm a Lene for that ride. Now clap, clap, clap for original. Man, my God.
Hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I have. What an absolute ride. Amazing tunes in there. Wow. And I tell you what, that Governor track is going to be playing in my head for the rest of this week, without a doubt. And all that's left for me to say is, have a great week.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself.
I live radio.